Hey everybody, it's X, and welcome to my first Cascade Constructed Event here. Before we hop in, let's go ahead and show off the deck list. As you can tell by the name, it is a very simple deck. I was kind of trying to figure out what would work really well in a format where all your cards have Cascade. Cascade being the effect that when you cast a card, you also cast the next card from your library that's at a cheaper mana cost. So if I cast a Gutter Snipe, then I'll reveal cards until I reveal one of my 2 mana cards, and I'll cast that as well. So I could cast Gutter Snipe, and then also cast like a Lightning Strike, and so on. So yeah, I was basically just going onto here and searching whenever you cast a spell in the deck builder to see what you could do some kind of cool combos with, and I just noticed that red has all kinds of stuff that cares about when you cast instant sorceries, cards that care about when you cast red spells, so I think that Gutter Snipe and Electrostatic Field are just going to be exceptional in burn decks in Cascade Constructed. So I am running a very basic deck. It's not that different from what you normally see in Standard. There are people running Gutter Snipes and Electrostatic Field just in regular Standard, so it's not like super crazy. I think the only main differences is like I'm running Risk Factors because it has Jump Start, so you cast it twice, you get the Cascades twice. It's also an instant and sorcery to trigger Gutter Snipe and Electrostatic Field. It's like I'm not running Chain Whirler, just little stuff like that. But yeah, there are definitely other things that I would like to try out in this format. I would really like to try out Blue Mill. I think that Drowned Secrets will be really, really good in this format. But other than that, I don't really know what else would be that crazy for a Cascade Constructed event. If any of you have any really cool deck brews or ideas, you can discuss them in the comments below. I have no idea. This just seems like an insane format that, I don't know what's going to be the best in it. I feel like there's gotta be some kind of deck that just works so well under these rules that it's just by far the best deck. Like, I feel like the format might be pretty degenerate in that way. Oh yeah, Wizard's Lightning is another thing I forgot to mention. Wizard's Lightning is also just really good in this format, I think. Because I think that it counts as a 3-mana spell, so it will cascade for something that costs 2 or less. Oh yeah, so that's a thing. When you cast a 1-mana card, you reveal your entire library to your opponent. If you don't have any 0-mana stuff. So yeah, there was my first Cascade. Since I cast a 1-mana card, I was trying to Cascade for something cheaper. So let's find out, moment of truth. Will Wizard's Lightning cascade into a 2-mana card? It will! Oh my god, this format's busted. This format's busted, so now you cast Runaway Steamkin. Bam. Now we cast Wizard's Lightning, and we cascade again? This format's busted. Oh, we only do it the first spell we cast every turn. Okay. That's good. That's not as busted. Alright. It is still pretty busted, though. Yeah, Wizard's Lightning, also really good in this format. Because you get to play it for 1 mana, but it counts as your 3-mana spell. So opponent cascades into an opt off of a mission briefing. So opponent's setting up some draws, for sure. Yeah, I think Burn's gotta be just ridiculous in this format. So I get to Lightning Strike next turn, and then I know I'm hitting a Shock. So I know I'm doing 5 off my instants next turn, so that puts them at 7. Plus that's 2 counters on Steamkin, so they're at 7 and I hit them for 6. Jesus. So I put him to 1 life this turn? This is ridiculous. Burn is... I don't know, Burn might just be too good. I have never played this format before, but I'm starting to think that there's a problem here. Like, yeah, we put him to 1 here, and then we get to cast a Gutter Snipe, or we get to cast Risk Factor off of Runaway Steamkin. That's really nice. Just so I draw some more cards so that I definitely have something that just kills them. I also give them the option to just die right now if they want to, which they might. I might just want to die. Oh, yeah, I didn't play land that turn either, so we just get to kill him. Alright, we broke the format. It's official. Mono Red Burn, too good. That's not true. That's my very first game in the format. I haven't played a lot, but that was turn 3, right? That was turn 3. This format's ridiculous. I don't know. They have a picture of Galta there, but I have a feeling nobody's gonna get to 8 mana in this format. Because even if I were playing like a Drowned Secrets deck, just like a blue mill deck, that would go like so fast too. I don't know, man. I don't know what the whole thing is. We'll have to find out. Maybe people have figured it out already, and I will play against somebody that I'm like, there we go, that's the deck, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and reveal our deck by casting Getsu Lava Runner. That is adorable. That's really adorable that it just like cycles through the whole deck. So, Electrostatic Field into Shock. Seems good. Boom. So yeah, Electrostatic Field's gonna be great here. We get to Risk Factor into hopefully like a Lightning Strike or something. Skewer, another card that's just so good. These alternate cost cards are insane. Skewer the Critics and Wizard's Lightning. Both, they're like, you're casting them for 1 mana, but they count towards the Cascade as a 3 mana thing. Like, those have just got to be awesome. So we just hit a Steamkin, so we didn't get to, like, do another Electrostatic Field here. But Steamkin's still pretty good. They're at 10, and it's turn 3. So they have to, like, have, like, a Wrath right now, probably? Or else things are about to go real bad. That's just the scoop. That's just the scoop. Wow. Alright, well... I'm still not for sure, but red seems really good. I am going to try out a different deck next time I play Cascade Constructed. I'm not just going to do only burn. I just wanted to see what would happen. And so far, good things are happening. I'm trying to think what on earth could possibly beat this. It's like they have to have their Wrath spell on turn 4, and then cascade into more life gain stuff. Mono white could be really good. Cascade into life gain stuff with your Pride Mates and stuff like that. That could be pretty good against burn. That's kind of just like the regular metagame, though. I'm going to keep this hand because I can cast Wizard's Lightning on turn 2, which is basically 2 cards instead of just 1. If they kill my Lava Runner, though, that's going to be a really bad spot to be in. So here's a Lava Runner. Look at my deck! It's mono red burn. Just a regular mono red burn deck, pretty much. Do they kill the Lava Runner? They do not kill the Lava Runner. They do Llanowar Elves, and they're on green-blue. Do I get to even look? Wow, it reveals too fast. You can't even look. Technically, the way that works, you're supposed to be able to look at all the cards, because they reveal them all. So I should be able to just know what my opponent's deck list is because they did that. But they should also know my deck list. I'm going to just hit their face, actually. Let's get aggressive. See what we get for 2 mana. Lightning Strike? I mean, yeah. Hit you for 6. Hit you for 8. Vine Mare, that's nice. What do they get for 3? They get a... They must have hit a counter spell, because they didn't cast it. Yeah, Wizard's Lightning again. That'll be a larger Cascade than Lightning Strike will. Gets me a 2 mana card instead of just a 1 mana card, so we get a Runaway Steamkin, which is pretty nice. Now we'll skewer the Critics, or do I just light up the stage here? I think I'm just going to Wizard's Lightning again, actually. Because that's, like, dependent on whether or not I have Lava Runner out. Can't really attack into the Vine Mare, but they're at 6 life, and I've got more than enough damage in hand. Opponent gets a Vivian Reed and another Vine Mare? That's pretty spicy. That's some big stuff.
Balance. Every fight makes me stronger.
I don't really know about this format so far. It kind of seems like it might be like you're either the fun deck that just loses, or the burn deck. If anybody has more experience than me, they'll definitely know for sure. But that's just how it feels so far for me. Feels like I'm just going to be destroying everybody. Yeah, now I just get to cast a Skewer. Like, people have some cool decks, but burn with Cascade seems nigh unbeatable. What do you do? What do you do about that? Do you just ban burn, and then this format is fun? Maybe you should just ban burn in this format. I'm speaking in a lot of hyperbole for someone who's played 3 games of the format so far, but I don't know. It just seems so good. It seemed so good in theory, and now that I'm playing it, I'm like, yeah, burn seems sick. Burn seems phenomenal. This hand is not too good, but like, I'm cascading into stuff, so it doesn't really matter how good the hand is, because I have a 2-mana card. I'll cascade into a Shock or a Lava Runner, and then I'll cascade into stuff off Gutter Spikes, or Gutter Snipes. Gutter Snipes will just kill him. Steamkin is a really nice draw. Steamkin goes off so quickly when you're cascading. It's great. So opponents on the Guildgate deck. That's pretty fun. Guildgate deck with Cascade? That could be sick. We're just gonna go ahead and cast Runaway Steamkin. Hopefully get a Get-To Lava Runner. Rather get him than a Shock right now. It's a 50-50 chance, and we hit Shock first. Alright. That's fine. That is fine as well. Gateway Plaza. Sweet. So my opponent's taking a turn off. That is perfect. I think I'll play Electrostatic Field and Skewer the Critics this turn. So I don't really care if I hit Shock or Lava Runner here. Either is fine. And we hit the Shock. So Shock opponent. Fields on the board. Skewer the opponent. Hit him for 4. Cast a Gutter Snipe. Oh my god, this is sick. Get in there, Steamkin. If I cast Gutter Snipe, though, they probably play a gate and then do a damage to all my creatures equal to the number of gates they control, but this way they're like really dead if they don't do that. If they don't do that, I don't see any way they could possibly win. They don't, it's just a guild summit. Ooh, into cast down though. Probably kill Gutter Snipe. Gutter Snipe is like 4 damage minimum. Oh, they kill the Steamkin. Fair enough. Those are both equally just like terrifying cards. So I just Skewer the Critics and hope to hit a Lightning Strike and then they're dead. I guess there's no point in skewering for 3, might as well skewer for 1 here. And then if I hit basically anything, they're just dead. Yep, they are very dead. Alright, well, I can honestly, in good conscience, recommend if you want to win a lot of games, this deck that I showed you at the start is quite good. Mono Red Bird, you can't really go wrong. Whatever kind of Mono Red Bird build you want, it's just so much faster when you're cascading. So if your goal is entirely just to win, I would absolutely recommend Mono Red Aggro / Mono Red Burn for Cascade Constructed. If you want to play something fun and interesting, I don't know if I'd recommend this, because this is just already a standard deck. It's nothing different than you're normally doing. Ooh, it's the mirror match in the end. We'll find out who does it better here. Who cascades the best? I think I'm going to just start off with an electrostatic field and hope to shock their lava runner. Shock, please? Oh, it's my own lava runner. This is going to be a real game, unlike pretty much every other round. Fanatical Firebrand. That's another 1-drop, so they don't get to cascade into anything. I think that basically means I win. The fact that they're stuck on 1 land, so they don't actually get to cascade into stuff, while I still get to. I should not have played a Steamkin. But I wanted to play a 2-mana card here. Oh, I get to shock their guy before my Steamkin resolve. That's pretty perfect. Now it's fine. Now it is completely fine that I just played a Steamkin, because it gets to live now. Instead of just immediately dying to that. Do I have 2 in my grave? I only have 1 in my grave, so I'll cast Light Up the Stage to get my seconds. Instant or sorcery in my grave. Mountain Risk Factor. So I guess that's what I'm playing next turn. Alright. Do they have their second mana? Because if they just keep playing 1-mana cards, I don't see how they can win, because then they're playing 1 card a turn, I'm getting 2 thanks to Cascade. Looks like they're still stuck on 1 mana, that's unfortunate. This is the first match that could have actually been pretty scary, and thanks to my opponent getting stuck on mana, I think it's just going to be another really easy win. Another electrostatic field seems pretty sweet. Could risk factor again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If they respond to this by sacking the Firebrand, I just cast Risk Factor in response, which is really good for me. Nice! They didn't see it. Get wrecked. We're just gonna discard Experimental Frenzy because we don't need it. So now I put another counter on Steamkin, so they just wasted the Firebrand, because it's going to do 1 damage to a 2/2. God, this game has gone so well. Yep. Get in there. Oh, I should have attacked with Steamkin as well, because it's a 3/3 now, so it would not have died to the Lava Runner. They finally get to Cascade, though. They get to Cascade one time. That's not awful. They get to kill my Steamkin and have another blocker for my Lava Runners, but I just have to cast 1 Wizard's Lightning and then the Electrostatic Fields get them. And we get a Lightning Strike as well for BMs, I guess. I don't really have any choice but to Cascade into it. I can't say... Well, hold on. They're already dead. I don't need the Cascade. Well... Was that the whole event? That was the whole event. That took like 5 seconds. So I think we broke the format. Yeah. If you want a deck that will consistently win games... I mean, I didn't lose a single game or even get close to losing. The only match I was really scared was just against another mono red deck. Yeah, I mean, this deck is fine. It's just, like, really, really strong with Cascade. Unfortunately, it's not that interesting. It's not anything you haven't really seen in regular Standard. But I think just... when all of your spells are like 2 spells in one, I think that it's just like so hard to beat the fast decks. So yeah, if you want to make your own version of this deck, if you want to run different cards than me, the things I would definitely recommend, at the very least, I think Wizard's Lightning and Skewer the Critics are exceptional in Cascade formats, because you get to cast them for the alternate cost of just 1 mana, but they still cascade for cards that cost 2 or less, as if you were casting them for 3 mana. I also think that Electrostatic Field and Gutter Snipe are probably really good, just because you're casting basically twice as many spells per turn, so your instants and sorceries are going to be even better. Experimental Frenzy, I never had a time I wanted to play it. I did have it in my hand in multiple games. I think it might just be too much mana. I think the decks might just be so fast that I want to just play some more, I don't know, some more something else that's just like some random burn damage. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. That was a pretty fast victory there. But I'll see you again for some more Magic Arena some other time. I don't know if I'll do Cascade Constructed again, because I want to have a really good, interesting deck if I want to play again, because this deck was so basic, so simple. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if a lot of people liked this, I'll throw another Cascade Constructed up here. Might try the mono blue mill deck thing, but I think I'll probably just get destroyed by mono red. I think that's the main problem when I'm thinking of other decks that might be cool for this. Is I'm just like, they'll just get destroyed by mono red. This format seems like it might be a little bit too weighted in that favor, but we'll definitely find out as it shapes up, as more people play it and try and find out what's good in it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another Magic Arena video of some form. See ya.